using the Marathon mouse for more than 5 years, and it has served me well. Too well. In fact, this is the wear and tear of this mouse result from me using it for almost 5 hours every day. This is where I place my thumb most of the time, so I'm not surprised that there is a hole here. I can see that this mouse will serve me in the coming year, but I guess after using it for 5 years, it is due for an upgrade. I have been using this mouse for the past 6 months, and it is the Logitech Triton mouse. If you are searching for a mouse, you will notice the design of it is directly inspired by the Logitech top-of-the-line mouse, the MX Master. When compared to the Marathon, it is more of a sharper and slicker shape instead of a rounded design. But there is no discomfort in using the mouse whatsoever. Since the size of the mouse is larger and higher than the Marathon, the grip is much better. I have more control of the mouse compared to the Marathon. Being an upgrade version of the Marathon, it has all the same button configuration. All of the button is customizable, which include this side button, placed conveniently above where your thumb is resting. Hyperfast scrolling also make a return, and will make scrolling through larger websites much faster and easier. All of this can be customized through Logitech Options software. One of the great additions of this mouse is the ability to switch between 3 devices with a simple click. The setup is simple, and switching between devices is seamless. But Logitech one-upped themselves with a newly introduced feature, Flow. It allowed the user to use the same mouse on 2 different computers, even a Mac at the same time, just like screen extension. It allows sharing files between computers much simpler, without using USB thumb drive, by connecting to the same Wi-Fi network. A neat feature, but I don't see myself using it that much. It also advertised to withstand up to 10 million clicks. I don't know how much this will translate into daily use, but I guess you won't reach that number by the time this mouse is retired. Despite being an upgrade, there's no change in the mouse sensor. It still have the same 1000 dpi and missing the Logitech dark field sensor, so it will not be able to track on glass. Since I'm using a track mat, this will not be a problem for me. So the battery. It advertised 24 months of battery life on a single AA battery. I have high hopes on its battery life, despite it advertised 2 years of battery, which is 1 year lesser than the Marathon. Through my usage in these 6 months, I find it quite accurate. The pre-installed battery have full 3 bar, and it just dropped to the 2nd bar recently. I am quite satisfied with the battery at this point. Currently, the price of the Marathon mouse listed on Amazon is around $15, and the Triton is double the price, so it's up to you on whether the increase in price worth it. In my review of the Marathon mouse few years ago, I graded it as the best wireless mouse around $30, and by the look of it, I guess the Triton will take the title. Thanks for watching. Ciao!